Amar Singh ji, Arun Nehru ji, Neeraj Maurya ji, Supriya Sule ji, Tanuj Punya ji, Sachidanandam, Honorable Member, and also Honorable Member Avinash Reddy ji have all spoken about the burden on the middle class, taxes not really being reduced on them and so on. In general, I want to put forth before you, sir, that the specific items on which I would propose, and I believe that middle class stand to benefit. So I will name them, specify them. In 2023, sir, the slabs for personal income tax were significantly liberalized. All taxpayers had reduced tax liability of 37,500 rupees. This government has again revised slabs in the new regime even now in this budget. Certainly this has an impact on the middle class, I would believe. Standard deduction for salaried employees has also been increased from 50,000 to 75,000 in the new regime in this budget. This is an effective relief of up to 17,500 for a salaried employee. This again, I would believe, benefits the middle class. So further, deduction on family pension for pensioners is proposed to be enhanced from 15,000 rupees to 30,000 rupees. For salaried employees, deduction on employers' contribution in case of employees who are in private sector and public sector banks, those who are opting for the new tax regime, has been raised from 10% to 14% in this budget. Again, middle class stands to benefit from this as well. Sir, in specific, in the last 2 years, substantial relief has been given to the middle class. I may point out a few things, sir, that while most developed countries were increasing personal income taxes during the COVID-19 crisis, Prime Minister Modi's direction to me, and I've said this earlier also in this House, I'd like to repeat now. Prime Minister Modi's direction to me was totally in contrast with what was happening in developed countries. No tax on our citizen to meet the COVID expenditure. And I would strongly request the honorable members to look back at what happened between 2020, 21, 22, 23. We have not increased the tax at all, sir. Effective tax on an income of 15 lakh rupees, I'm taking it as an example. Effective tax on an income of 15 lakhs was reduced to 10% in 2023 and has been further reduced this year as well. So I want to make this point clear, sir. Again, I would strongly believe this would certainly help the middle class. Again, sir, I would like to remind through you, sir, the August House, that from the days of tax terrorism, when we were accused in 2014, saying do something immediately because tax terrorism is affecting the middle class and small businesses, and the rent-seeking approach of a few in the service had really hurt many of the taxpayers, and this was one of the biggest challenges before this government earlier in 2014, again in 2019 when we're trying to bring in the faceless system. We have moved away from those days, sir, because we brought in the faceless system, which is taxpayer friendly, infused confidence in the taxpayer, and any inquiry on the tax could be responded via email or messages. Besides this, sir, Vivad Se Vishwas schemes were brought in, as a result of which periodically, again this time also we've come up with the Vivad Se Vishwas, and as a result of which periodically pending litigation and demands have all been sorted out, relief was brought in, to a wide range of taxpayers. Largely, data shows, largely the beneficiaries are MSMEs, individuals, and small companies. I would think this is also the segment which is the middle class segment. So they have found relief because of the Vivad Se Vishwas. So furthermore, small, old, and petty unverified tax demands of 90 lakh taxpayers were totally removed from the records as announced in the interim budget of 2024. ये घोषणा 2024 इंटरिम बजट में हुआ था, मगर उसका असर अभी दिखने लगे कि 90 लाख टैक्स पेयर्स को हम राहत देने के लिए उस समय घोषणा की। 1.1 करोड़ एंट्रीज इससे निकला रिकॉर्ड से बाहर। इससे राहत सब मिडिल क्लास को मिलता है, छोटे बिजनेसेस को मिलता है। मैं ये जरूर कहना चाहती हूँ।
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.